My fellow Titans, are you tired of consecration? Does Thunderclap leave you wanting more? Sick of not being able to swat those pesky Grim with your fists? Then I have a solution for you. Introducing Edge of Action. It attacks, it protects, but most importantly, it has synergy with the sickest exotic helmet in the game. You see these other sticks? Worthless. No synergy with exotics. But this behemoth? Boom! Blind. After 6 quick and easy slaps with the Edge of Action, you've got a free bubble that can protect your allies and blind your foes. Your normal fist doesn't work at range, but the Edge of Action, bam, hits at range. This baby can hold so many ranged fists.
Yeah, after picking up Edge of Action, my life has been changed. I've seen the light, and there's no going back.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical at first. I mean, a glaive? You gotta be kidding me, right? But after giving it a try, I'm sold. The hunter in my fire team's always getting himself killed. Now with the Edge of Action, I can save him from himself. Thanks, Edge of Action. Now your fists, they've got a cooldown. Edge of Action, boom, no cooldown. Slap to your heart's content. 0 downtime. After picking up Edge of Action, you're going to be slapping all day. Slap a thrall, slap an ogre, just slap away. Edge of Action was forged in Savathun's throne world, and you know she would never steer you wrong. For unknown taken threats, Edge of Action is a must. Call now!
Edge of Action can fix bad games in store and be considered a replacement for a lack of brain cells. Please see your doctor if your bubble lasts longer than 4 hours.
Welcome, Titans, to my Edge of Action build video. And if you're a hunter or warlock, welcome, future Titans! In this video, we'll be going over weapons, subclass, and armor mods for this build. Now, the basic idea of this build is to vomit out as many void overshields as humanly possible, both to protect yourself and your allies, and to enhance our offensive capabilities as well. Let's start with weapons. While Edge of Action is the focal point of our build, you're free to use whatever weapons you want. I go for a bow in the kinetic slot to deal with snipers and long-range targets, and a machine gun in the heavy slot for mid-range ad clear and damage. But like I said earlier, you're welcome to use whatever you feel most comfortable with. Looking at our subclass, we are going to be Ward of Dawn. Towering Barricade, you're here to protect your allies, not to reload quicker. Use whatever jump you want. Shield Throw, you gotta be able to throw your shield at a distance so you can give your allies overshield. Vortex Grenade is my personal choice, but you're welcome to use whatever you want. For aspects, we've got Bastion, helps protect your allies a little more. An Offensive Bulwark, when you've got an overshield, your grenade recharges faster. More grenades equals more barricades equals more grenades, you get the idea. For fragments, we've got Echo of Starvation, Echo of Instability, Echo of Persistence, and Echo of Cessation. On our armor, we've got 2 Kinetic Siphon and a Harmonic Siphon. For arms, we've got Firepower, Bolstering Detonation, and Bolstering Detonation. Chest piece, we've got Melee Resistance and 2 Charged Up. For legs, we've got Better Already, Insulation, and Void Scavenger. On our class item, we've got Bomber and 2 copies of Utility Kickstart. Going into a little more detail, we want Devour for more grenades and for more sustained healing. With Offensive Bulwark and Bastion, we get more grenade energy just by having a Void Overshield, so that's more grenade per grenade. With armor mods, we want to focus on looping our barricades and our grenades. That's why we invest into class Kickstart on our class item to speed up our barricade cooldown, since the cooldown is longer while we use Bastion. In the helmet slot, we're using siphons to generate large quantities of orbs to feed our class Kickstart. For arms, Bolstering Detonation gives us class ability energy whenever we cause damage with a grenade, which helps feed into the cycle of barricade, grenade, barricade. In the chest, I've got 1 melee resist and 2 charged up, but speccing into more melee resists isn't a bad idea since this build wants you to be in melee more often than not. And legs have health regen with Better Already, and barricade regen with Insulation. I also have Void Scavenger for a little better ammo economy, but that can easily be switched out for something else. The main gameplay loop looks a little bit like this. You use your barricade for an overshield, throw a grenade at a group of enemies to start regenning your barricade, and then using Edge of Action to get a small bubble. You fire the bubble on a small group of enemies, blinding them, rinse, and repeat. That's the basic idea of how this build works. It's great for solo play or with a fire team. It's definitely not meant to mess with your friends by dropping little bubbles on them while they're firing off rockets, or Nighthawk golden gun shots. Definitely don't do that when they're doing that. So get out there, and enjoy beating the enemies of the tower with your new favorite stick.